Hello everyone, Donald Smith here with homebusinessplanner.com and welcome to video 3 of my gofounders.net review and my onpassive.com review. Today is October 1st, 2019 and I've been a member since August 16th of 2019. Now I haven't been a member for as long as many members have in the GoFounders pre-launch. See, there are some founders who are in GoFounders that have been a member for well over a year and a half, okay, and they haven't gotten the technology yet. And I've said this in my two previous videos in my gofounders.net review that you have to research the back office webinars. If you missed the live webinars, whenever they have them, they always record them and put them in the back office for members to access, usually almost right away, sometimes within the next day, if not right away. Okay, so it is very important if you are still thinking about joining GoFounders and becoming part of the pre-launch. It's very important that you realize that you need to look over the videos. You need to pay attention to what is going on in the webinars and listen to what Ash is saying. Yes, now granted, Ash is a very long-winded man, but he does get his point across as to what, OnPassive is offering. If you pay attention to what he's saying, there are little tidbits of information that he shares in the webinars, and those who actually pay attention understand what's going on. Okay, now the reason why I'm saying this again in a video, at risk of sounding like a broken record, is because we just recently had a private webinar for the founder members. And during that webinar, in the beginning, the webinar software crashed. Okay, and so there are a lot of people that missed the webinar, yet the next day they went to the private Facebook group and started commenting saying that they weren't sure that OnPassive was going to be able to handle this workload and all this stuff. Yet if they would have checked the back office and watched the recording of the webinar, they would have realized that that webinar technology was not what OnPassive was going to be using. And Ash Mufareh even says that in the very beginning of the recording of that webinar. He states it very clearly that the webinar software that was being used for that webinar, for the last private webinar for the founders, was not OnPassive technology. It was another company. And after they were told this information, they came back with these comments, oh, well, I must have fast forwarded to that part. Folks, the information was at the very beginning of the video. You've got to be kidding me. That comment there in itself just pretty much proved that he still, at that moment, had not gone back and looked at the recording in the back office. Folks, if you don't review what is going on with the webinars, granted, I know they are long and, it's time consuming. Well, if you have to, pause the video and come back to it later on or something like that. But pay attention to the webinars, because that's where the information is at. That's where the information about the technology and the advertising that you're going to get, what the packages are, the whole 9 yards, everything, everything, information about cryptocurrency, funding. And, I can't go into full detail about it because whenever you sign up to become a founder and they go into beta testing for the founders, you have to sign a non-disclosure agreement during beta testing. In other words, I can't go into the back office of OnPassive or into the technology of OnPassive and show you a live feed of me working the system and showing how it's done. If I do, I'll get kicked out of GoFounders and possibly sued. So that being said, this message is pretty much to those of you who are following me. Thank you for following my channel, by the way. Thank you very much. Those of you that might be still thinking, or you're still on the fence about joining GoFounders or signing up to become a free invitee, if you can show me that you're an action taker and you're willing to go an extra step, I am always willing to help those who join my team out and help them to gain more traffic and give them free gifts in order to help them get more opt-ins and more leads and more signups in their system. One of those free gifts is a free report on how to get paid ads and then triple your traffic for free with those paid ads. In order to get that free report, go ahead and click the link below this video. It's labeled free report link. If you want to see my full OnPassive and gofounders.net review, you can check out my blog post link in the description below this video. And as always, thank you for watching my gofounders.net and onpassive.com review. And if you would like to stay tuned as to the story, as to what's going on in my life as far as the GoFounders program and when they're going to be launching, which, by the way, they will be launching in February of next year, February of 2020. Ash has announced in the back office that is going to be the public launch date. That is the goal for the public launch date. And keep in mind, again, that the founders of the GoFounders program will be getting beta testing way before the public view, and they will get to test the traffic and the marketing technology way in advance. For more information and to stay tuned, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to click the little bell icon so you don't miss a thing. Thanks for watching. Talk to you next time. Bye-bye.